Hey YouTube, JT, Serenity Farms prepping here. It's a gorgeous day here at the compound. A little after 3, I've been at it since 5:30. Outhouse work today, that was it. It's got to be ready. I will make a short video of that once I get the door on and hook up the water. But that's for another day. I believe we have more pressing matters to discuss today. We don't have a lot of time. I think you feel it. I certainly do. I don't know if there's going to be an election. I believe something wicked this way comes. We should all understand, sorry, it's kind of bright. We should all understand completely by now what the left is capable of. The fact that they will stoop to any level, murder innocents, burn down cities, create a pandemic scheme to collapse the economy, all just to regain power and to enslave us all. You all know it. For the life of me, I cannot understand why we, the Patriots, have not risen up, stormed the Capitol building in each cesspool libtard state, removed the tyrant from his throne, and got back to business. Now, that makes a lot of people queasy in their little tum-tums. Okay. Why aren't we just going about our business? Why aren't business owners across the state, let's use my state, New York. Why are the business owners here just not opening, saying, F you, Comrade de Blasio and Como, we're opening up across the state. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. That's what they do about it. Sadly, that's exactly what we're doing about it. Nothing. And what's getting done? Well, if you consider losing our freedoms, our Constitution, and soon our country, then there's things getting done. We are allowing a minority in this country to dictate the tempo and the conditions. And we're sitting back. What are we, waiting for someone to rise up? Yes, we have a president who is supposedly on our side. But with his position comes massive restrictions. He can't do whatever he wants when he wants to do it. There's a process. And sadly, that process is being taken full advantage of by the left. And some spineless GOP, don't get me wrong, I know they're there. But you've seen the left's candidate. The man is shot. Besides being a racist, a bigot, a traitor, He's gone. We all know the intention is not for him to be the president. We all know that it's not even who is picked for him as the vice president that's going to be president. Nope. This will be a total cabal. I don't understand where the Americans that I thought I knew have gone. We have less than 90 days to prepare, because even if the election does happen, neither side will accept the results. How each side reacts may be a little different, but in the end, the culmination is going to be the same. It's going to be bloody, deadly, ugly. Many of the people we know could die. I could die. Because I'm not going to sit back and wait for it to happen. I have family members 3,000 miles away. A grandson I haven't seen who was just born less than a month ago. My daughter, my son-in-law, my ex-wife, we still get along. I may never see those people again. Do you know how hard it is to say that, let alone try and come to terms with that? Think about what I just said. We all have people, friends, relatives that live a ways away from us. In my case, it happens to be across the entire United States. Your case might only be a few hours away, out in another state. The piece of shit we got running this state has already quarantined between 30 and 35 other states. And you see the other libtard little dictator wannabes doing the same thing. There's a reason for that. No interstate commerce, no interstate travel. Everybody gets to keep their cash cows, aka taxpayers, locked in their own states. I've been thinking about this all day while I was working today. I'm normally in California right now. I'm having a lot of trouble dealing with the fact that there's a chance I may never see my daughter or my grandkids again. It's infuriating and saddens me deeply. I consider myself an extremely mentally strong individual. I have a way of flipping a switch so I can do what has to be done and not let emotion play a part in any decision I make. It's something I've always been able to do. Sometimes it's very good, and sometimes it's not so good. Excuse me. I can't flip the switch on this one. And this isn't something that I'm perceiving or dreaming up and creating a hysteria within myself that may never happen. No, it might not happen. But I've seen nothing in the last 4 months that convinces me otherwise. Think about the simplest thing that you did yesterday or in the last week that gives you joy. I went to my camp, approximately 25 miles from my compound here. Had dinner on the dock overlooking the lake, went for a canoe ride, and just relaxed. There wasn't a sound except for loons. Will that even be possible again when we reach full-blown SHTF? We really need a gut check, because I don't know if most of us have what it takes to do what needs to be done. Because we're not doing it now. I'm ready, but I can't do it by myself. And I know I'm not the only person across America that thinks like this. How do we get this done? We cannot wait until November. We don't have that time. Did anyone hear the president's news conference yesterday, where at the end of it he was discussing how he's made a lot of enemies, there's a lot of stuff he has to get done, and we're probably not going to see him for a while? How did you interpret that if you saw it? I know how I did. Okay. I hope I got y'all thinking. I'd like it to be some kind of call to action. We gotta move. Alright. Getting a little wound up, so I'm gonna sign off for now. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Folks, we're in trouble. So for now, JT, signing off.